Welcome to Integrative Mystic. Thank you so much for joining me. This is Ann Vivian Shapani. I am excited to connect with you today. I'm going to share the message, this week's message. I'm going to pull a few cards for the week, and that's going to be the show. So, welcome to this space, my friend. We are in the multidimensional space of this cutting edge reality. We are connected with the earthly plane and connected with our higher self, with infinite spirit interpenetrating it all. And it's fun to have one foot in both worlds or all worlds, infinity worlds. We're centered and connected. So take a deep breath and just connect with me, connect with the energy of spirit, of the Christ consciousness, of integration. Welcome. So I'm seeing a vision today in the vision that Spirit is showing me of a horse, and the horse is running. Spirit wants us to reevaluate how we're thinking about competition, about success, about getting things done, winning the race, so to speak. How are you conceptualizing success? And are you allowing room for the definition of success to include lessons that you're learning? Are you allowing the definition of success to include helping other people, helping other beings to prosper and to, quote, win? Are you allowing the love that you share to be part of the definition of your success? Are you allowing the multidimensional expansion of your mind, your heart, your will, of the physical plane, of spiritual lessons, of your creativity, of experiences? Are you allowing the expansion in all of these different dimensions to be part of the definition of success? I feel like Spirit wants us to really pay attention to where you're already being successful because you're already learning lessons. And so you're here on the earth, you're learning lessons. So everyone listening to this, you're already learning lessons. And so you're already successful in some pretty powerful ways. This is a pretty intense plane to dance in right now. And you continuing the dance means you're very powerful and you are able to successfully navigate a lot of very intense energy and navigate energy that really demands a deep level of healing and growing and learning at this time. All of that to say, you're already really successful. You are making it. You are a powerful being making powerful strides. And when you think about what you've learned, you extract the most powerful distillation of content from the past or from things that experiences, relationships, chapters in your life that maybe have left a bad taste in your mouth, or maybe you feel a way about. As you understand the lessons that you've learned, and maybe the lessons that are presenting themselves now that you haven't even realized were the lessons until now, you are tilling the soil in a very productive, effective, forward moving way and successful way, and thinking about, even if you're not making outward strides in your life, maybe you are, but if you aren't, or in addition to that, recognize the lessons that you have learned, that you are learning now, even related to the past, related to everything that you've been doing up to this point. And this can help generate a sense of success, and not just generate a sense in an illusory way, but in a real way. The truth of it is you are in a cycle of momentum. And when you realize that truth, it helps you to generate the vibration of that truth, which actually helps to hasten more external events and situations to unfold in your favor. So you see external success, of course, the more that you generate that feeling of internal success. in a big way. And we all are going through very specific chapters in our very specific journeys. And we all have collective chapters that we're going through together in this collective journey. But Spirit wants you to recognize no matter where you are and or where we are in the collective journey or where you are in your individual journey, which are related, they're not, there's not a very sharp line between them. You have the opportunity to use what's in your power and your control right now to recognize that momentum towards something valuable, the momentum towards something valuable and fulfilling in this life. And that recognition draws to you more opportunities and evidence that you are moving towards something valuable, that you are moving towards, quote, the finish line in a multidimensional way. You're moving towards the finish line in you've already finished before you begun because you've already shifted into a state of acknowledging the lessons in each present moment, the joys in each present moment, the successes, the the things to appreciate about each present moment. Just check in with yourself right now. What are you able to appreciate in this present moment in your life? What do you appreciate about your life right now? What do you appreciate about the lessons that you're learning right now? The progress that you've made with learning. Gemini, we're in the time of Gemini. It's a time of learning, it's a time of lessons. I thought I was going to sneeze, but it passed. Darn it. It's going to come at the right exact time. What and maybe, this is apropos, maybe also what are you releasing that's moving you towards success? That's also something to recognize as I'm releasing what I need to release, decluttering my mind, body, spirit, physical space, relationships, different areas of my life as I'm releasing what I need to release with love, with respect. It is also helping me move towards that which my soul wants to experience. And so ask yourself, what am I doing right? What am I learning? What am I recognizing that I'm learning? And try and generate a feeling of gratitude, of self-appreciation for the work that you're doing. And this is part of what Spirit is guiding you to frame as the foundation for building that which you want to build. As you share your success with others as well, as you acknowledge the growth of others and share your celebration with others as well, that also helps to create more individual and collective momentum, helping you feel that you're not alone, helping you feel that sometimes the journey is not discrete and linear. Sometimes it is, but sometimes it's curving, it's zigzagging, it's multidimensional, it's multi-layered. It doesn't fit into a box of a certain vision that we might have been taught is the path to success and achievement. And so as we're connecting with other people, hearing about their journeys, as we're sharing in their celebrations of successes and supporting them and offering support and a little cheerleading, we receive support and cheerleading. It helps to open up the channels of that multidimensional kind of expansion so that we shift out of needing to think of goal achievement as this line, goal achievement as it's all about the end result and it's all about winning, and shift more into the success of the moments, the success of learning and growing and experiencing more joy and love in the moment. The the winning is in this multidimensional experience. And sure, when getting the gold medal at the end is fun too and is expansive and fulfilling to our souls as well. And I don't want to dismiss that. But I feel like that's the message that Spirit wanted to share right now is don't dismiss the multidimensional success that you're experiencing right now in this moment. And even if it's not external or fitting in what you think success should look like, you have success happening right now in your life. I feel like that's the message that wanted to come through for today. I'm going to pull some cards for this week of June 2nd, 2025. Pulling some tarot cards, and I'll pull an oracle card. What does Spirit want us to know for this week? We've got a full moon next week. So we're riding on the waxing moon, and we're sort of in between Beltane and the summer solstice over here. Oh, we've got the Lovers card popping out. All right, what do you want us to know for this week of June 2nd, 2025? I hope I said the right year. Sometimes the wrong year comes out. Okay, we've got the Lovers flew out. Queen of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, the Empress, and Eight of Cups. So I feel like this week is a week of renegotiating your relationship with yourself, and be kind to yourself. If there's any kind of sharpness or criticalness around you, don't internalize that. And be your own mother this week. Be nurturing to yourself, forgive yourself, treat yourself like a queen or king or royal personage, and allow yourself some time and space also to clean out those emotions, to grieve or to cry or to, cry tears of joy or to celebrate, whatever wants to come out. Give yourself some time and make sure you're making time and space for yourself this week. Seven of Pentacles, I feel like, is guiding us to recognize the progress that you have made. And this is a good week for taking note of new possibilities. This might be a week of kind of doing a check-in, doing an assessment, making some course corrections, um, moving on to the next draft of what you want to envision in your life, and looking at maybe even taking some new directions or trying something you haven't tried, a class, a hobby, picking up some creative thing or connecting with some new people. It's a good week to kind of do the unexpected. It's a good Gemini energy for that. The Empress is our guidance card. I feel like the Empress is guiding us to slow down, especially if the world feels too fast and hectic. Make sure you're making time for yourself, connecting with loved ones, and also take a break from the ordinary and do something a little bit unexpected. And this can help you to reset your energy and create new channels that bring in new, fresh energy that's really going to help you to create some new experiences in your life that are in alignment with your soul. So do something a little bit, it doesn't have to be big, but do something a little bit unexpected this week. Eight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like the energy this week, it's sort of I feel like we're having a lot of opportunities. A lot of us have different portals opening up to us, different opportunities opening up to us. And so we might be in a time of reflection. Which path do I want to take? Prioritizing. Um, don't get too wrapped up in the details when making decisions. Try and tune into your heart and tune into your intuition and your instincts, and just ask what makes the most sense right now energetically, even if I don't have a practical plan for how this is going to move forward. What feels right in my heart? And you can even list them out and visually see what you're drawn to, or visualize them and see intuitively what you're drawn to. And the Lovers is also talking about choice this week. I feel like the Lovers is guiding us to um, be kind with yourself and don't put pressure on yourself when making decisions if possible. Try and make decisions with love and with gratitude and with peace. Get centered before you make a decision instead of jumping into something. And you'll be happier with the decision when you come from a place of self-compassion, compassion for others, tuning into your higher self and not just reacting when you make a decision. And I feel like there's also the opportunity to integrate on a higher level lessons this week and integrate higher consciousness, and to be able to integrate. I feel like it's like integrating what people have told you. It's sort of like this week we have the opportunity, and the energy sort of favors things click into place on a higher level. Like we finally get something that we learned a long time ago, or something that someone said. It's sort of like realigns itself and adjusts itself and how we understand it, and it sort of clicks into place. So allow that to happen, sort of float with that energy by allowing yourself to be open to lessons from the past, things people taught you or said that maybe wasn't a formal lesson, but just, advice or something someone said might be really helpful right now in a new way, on a higher level, in a different way. So be open to sort of recycling something and using the knowledge from what you've already learned in an even more powerful way that can help you with new things moving forward. Take time for yourself, use your intuition when making decisions, see your success, that you see your movement forward as multidimensional, and recognize the success you've already made by the lessons you've already learned. I hope you have a fantastical week, my friend. The sneeze never came because we're already sneezing metaphysically and releasing what we need to release metaphysically this week. If you'd like to check out my website, learn about working with me, the groups and sessions that I offer, check out my website, creativepsychestudio.com. That's Psyche, Psyche. That's also my social media, Creative Psyche Studio. So check me out. I'm excited. I'm going to Maryland in July. I'm going to be doing a multidimensional messages group down there. So check out my social media to stay tuned. And you can sign up for my newsletter on my website as well. And thank you so much for connecting with me in this podcast. I look forward to connecting at a future group video or session. Take care. Blessings.